Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So this video, I'm going to just make a real quick one for you guys. There's been a lot of buzz going on lately with all the QC issues regarding solar guitars. I just happen to have, I'm just looking up at my wall, I got the Washburn version of the solar guitar before Ola broke off and did his own thing with solar. And of course the one that Ola himself sent me last year in the wintertime, like right around this time. So I'm going to pull them off my wall and we're going to take a look at what's going on with the fretboards and the logos, all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, let me do that real quick before I head out. Now, this Washburn here, I got this one back in, was it 2019, the beginning of 2019. And the only reason I was really, interested when I happened to see it on Reverb, a seller had it, I really wanted to check out the the Seymour Duncan Blackouts, the Mick Thompson version. And the seller who had the Washburn Solar V, it just happened to have a set of pickups in there and the price was really good. And the guitar, I mean, it had a couple dings on it, but as far as what I was after, I'm like, well, I get like a $230 set of pickups and, whatever the remaining balance is of the guitar. And just looking at the specs and everything, the guitar looked solid, so I figured I'd give it a try. And that was like my introduction to solar guitars right there, like before I even really knew that it was a thing, because that was like right around the time where I was really starting to get fully blown back into music and really pushing my YouTube channel and everything. So I started to discover all these things. So yeah, solar guitars, I ended up discovering them and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, let's take a look at what I got going on here. So I do know of this already because I did try to repair this last year and it is coming back. So what I ended up doing when it was starting to crack last year, this I think is, God, I don't know exactly what exact year this was made, but this is definitely obviously before Ola broke off and started solar guitars. So that was before that time period. But yeah, this crack here, I took, I don't know how extensive I got with as far as video on this in my channel. I can't remember exactly how in depth I got into explaining what I did here, but basically just to recap with you guys, I took some melted crayon. I came across, what was it, Will's Easy Guitar. He had like a little tutorial on how to do just a really quick, cheap fix, melting black crayon in here. And it did take care of it, did camouflage it and fill it in pretty good for, it lasted a good year or so. And as you can see, it's coming back. But I also have another crack going on right here. Yeah, you can start to see it starting to separate in there. But yeah, this one that I tried repairing, it definitely came back. So I got to get me some ebony dust and kind of just look online, see what I can do to try to make that better. But I mean, other than that though, got some fret sprout along here too. Luckily I got a really high-end master guitar tech luthier slash kind of guy in my area, is very, very close by. So he's my new best friend and he's going to fix everything that I need as far as work on my guitars to make them exactly perfect. But yeah, I'm going to have him file these down for me, just make these nice and not sharp, because they are pretty sharp as of right now. But other than that, the guitar shreds, man. This thing sounds great. Those pickups are freaking awesome. Washburn logo looks pretty good. That was another problem that's going on with the solar models, as far as the logo peeling and stuff like that. Let's take a look at the back. This was another issue. I don't know how many people were having with the set neck where it was separating right here. This one appears to be fine, just fine. But yeah, this guitar's a hell of a shredder, dude. So, God, I love that background. Oh, man. But, yeah, let's pull down the Solar. This is a V1.7 FBB. Oh, nice and easy. Okay. It's got my favorite bridge ever on it. The Evertune bridge. Being totally sarcastic right now because I hate it. But anyway, we won't get into that. Let's get into the other stuff though. Okay, so this fretboard got a little bit of shred dust on it. But it's looking like right here something's starting to happen. I mean, other than that, it's not looking like anything is really occurring just yet, and I hope it stays that way. Going up here, these frets are still pretty good. Don't really have too much of an issue. I mean, they're starting to kind of sprout just a little bit, but nothing like the Washburn. And I don't have a lot of experience with these logos as far as what exactly it looks like when they're peeling and stuff like that. But to me, if I were to take an educated guess, that is looking like it's starting to peel. I'm not a part of the, like the community as far as like some of the online message boards and things like that, where there's, you got guys on Facebook with the pages and, talking about their problems with their solar guitars and everything. But we got the truss rod off, of course, because I'm still experimenting with what kind of string gauge I want to use and all that kind of good stuff. Other than that, man, that thing shreds, and I love that bridge. I love it to death. But yeah, anyway, let's flip this guy around to the back here. This is going on just fine. No problems there. Beautiful guitar, man. But this seems to be a problem, though, with, all the stuff that's coming out of Indonesia. And not just Solar. I mean, Jackson, some of the, I think Ibanez has been pretty good with their QC. ESP has been really good. I mean, I got a couple buddies that have some really nice LTDs. No problems whatsoever. I got a couple LTDs myself. And all the other ones I've played in the past, no problems whatsoever. Excuse me. But as far as Jackson goes, you guys know I did, those of you who may or may not know, I can provide a card in here, right here for you guys. I did do a review on I got a Jackson Pro Series Corey B 7-string, which I'm looking at right now. Let me show you guys. I did a review on that guitar when I picked it up. I got it for just a hell of a price, and it plays great, sounds great, but man, it's like when I bought it, I expected something to be wrong with it, because I've had nothing but issues with some of the Jackson stuff that I was picking up, especially any of the stuff that was into the 2000s and beyond. Everything I played in the 90s, like luckily I was around a really good time period to play like all that high-end stuff that was still being built in Japan and everything when I was a kid. I played the Professional series. I played the Performer, the Concept, a lot of really, really good stuff. And that stuff was just, it felt great. It played great. And you just didn't see the shit that you see now with these guitars. But I will provide a card right here for you guys so you can check out that video where I went into detail on that guitar, because there's a lot of things wrong with it. Playability, like I say, playability and sound-wise, phenomenal. But yeah, just the shit that got overlooked at the factory before it left, it wouldn't pass. I would have been, if I had paid full price for that or anybody else, I'd be beyond pissed, because that's bullshit. You don't let that slide from the factory and get it in the hands of your customer who just paid $12.99 plus whatever it's going to cost in the taxes and the shipping and everything. To me, that's unacceptable. And yeah, that shit needs to be straightened out. Same thing with all the other stuff that's going on with these other brands, for sure. But as far as my Solar goes, that Ola sent me, this thing it appears to be holding up pretty well, except for maybe that logo. It looks like that logo is starting to peel. But I mean, I got nothing to complain about. This was a gift sent to me from Ola England, so I mean, I got nothing to complain about whatsoever, because Ola did not have to do that. Ola just has a really, really big heart. And yeah, you guys, if you've seen that video of me unboxing this, I mean, I got really emotional when I unboxed this, because it was just it was a lot to take in. It's like just a hell of a gift to get from somebody, but yeah, so I'll just end this video right here. I just wanted to do just a quick video with you guys, as regards to in regard to my Washburn and this guitar right here, just to show you what I'm dealing with these two guitars. And let me know in the comments if you guys got a Solar, if you're having issues with it, or yours came out just fine. And Even the Washburn stuff, if you have any of that and you're having any issues with that, just drop it in the comments, man. So I will leave you guys here, and I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Guys, take care. Have a good one.